What's up, Halo community? I'm Wade from Down Under Heaven, coming to you from my workstation here at headquarters. It has been far too long since we've had a chance to sit down and talk Halo. So we've got less than a month until Halo 4 comes out. We've got the first episode of the live-action web series Forward Unto Dawn released, a bunch of promotional videos from Halo 4 released by 343, as well as the 2-minute and 17-second prelude for our film being released within the next few weeks. It's a really exciting time to be a Halo fan, and we won't disappoint. So for more extended geekdom and your viewing entertainment pleasure, I bring you now to a discussion where Lee, Ben, and I sat down together and discussed everything we know so far about Halo 4. Lee.
Yes.
Thanks for joining me. Now, this game comes out in less than 30 days.
Does it? Yes, it does.
Oh, you're here to tell me. Now, what is your favorite thing about this game? What are you most excited for?
I would say it's the Ops mission.
The Spartan Ops.
The ongoing.
Right.
I think that's, as far as doing something new and creative.
Right. Now, are
and
they
free? That's awesome.
It is free. Are they going to have that on the multiplayer maps, or where is that going to be played on?
Basically, I would say what I call it is just, it's a firefight mission.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you might go, but basically it's a firefight mission with a story.
Okay. So we'll get to play it on...
So you can do multiplayer up to 4 people.
Right. So we'll be able to play it on the remake of Valhalla, Ragnarok.
No, it has like...
We won't.
It's special.
Why are you taking this away from me?
I didn't. I never gave it to you.
Phone's on vibrate, please. Thank you. Now, as we all know, the live-action short web series Forward Unto Dawn was just released, their first episode.
Yep.
What did you think of it?
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the story and how it was portrayed. I liked what they were focusing on with the conflict of him not, people hated the insurgents. People didn't know before Covenant there was basically a civil war between the humans.
And I really liked how it started with the main character Older as the admiral or whatever.
Yep.
And it started with the Forward Unto Dawn.
And that guy is a main character in Halo 4.
Right.
Lasky.
Which I think is a really cool way to tie it in.
Yep.
Because we haven't really had a live-action Halo movie before, which is part of why we're on the project, and it ties into the game, so you take over the story where it ends pretty much.
Yeah, so it's going to really add a lot to the characters that are in the game and give you more attachment to these people, especially Lasky, because I'm assuming that there's going to be some conflict between them and Master Chief and Cortana. Mm-hmm. So you'll be more conflicted as far as who's right and who's wrong. So
with respect to more current news about Halo 4, what's going on?
What's going on? Obviously, it's Win Gold. It's coming out soon. Mm-hmm. They released a couple things. You said already the remake of the Valhalla, which is Ragnarok.
It's a joke, actually.
Right. My favorite map from Halo 3.
So there's also, if you love music, and especially it's for them a way to promote the new Halo 4 music, but basically I think it was Neil Davidge, or I don't know how to say that. The composer. They have a competition. It's Halo 4 Mix, or Halo4Remix.com, and they have 3 songs. You can download all the sound.
Oh, cool.
They call them stems, and you basically remix and upload it, and they're going to pick a winner, and you get to... There's all sorts of different prizes, like a custom Xbox.
So who's the composer for I'm assuming it's not...
it's not Martin O'Donnell, no. And no.
It's, well, there's the composer, which is Neil. I'm trying to remember what
fact checking now
he did. You can get on that, and then obviously there's the other dude, which you should find out. It's the Asian guy. He's the sound.
Okay, so I haven't heard the music yet. How does it sound compared to
the music is also trying to make its own claim away from Martin O'Donnell. This is 343 Studios making a Halo game, different from Bungie. Opinion wise, I don't think the music was as good as Martin O'Donnell, but that's some bias of really loving, really enjoying all the music that he's created. My personal favorite is the soundtrack from ODST.
Right.
It's has a lot of character to that. Halo 4, I feel, has kind of like something that that Two Steps from Hell would put out. It's kind of generic.
I enjoyed it. The more I listened to it, it has that same epic, grand scale, and he's known for his electronica like manipulation of music.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a lot of that as well with the orchestra stuff.
I want there to be a journey, a felt journey, an emotional journey, and I think that's the part that music plays.
He's an extremely competent and confident composer. He's got a real instinctive knack for knowing what sounds right, and he knows how to get there.
Neil's a fan of Halo, and he's making something that he's really excited about for Halo.
I know that's why Neil was attracted to do it, because they very much talked about that they wanted the integrity in the music as high as the integrity is going to be in the design of the game.
He's a big fan of the franchise, and he's played all of our games from the beginning.
I've been playing the game since 2001, and there's this mysterious guy behind the green suit of armour. I've been intrigued as to what he feels. As intimidating it is to follow Marty's scores, I think I can bring something fresh to the game.
No, and those are vital points. Ben, by the way, has a fringe favorite of the Halos, the ODST, so disregard his... No, it's a great game.
It was probably the best out of the 4 that Bungie made, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I viewed Halo 3 as kind of like the Return of the King, like the big epic...
Yeah, I think it was great. I think it really captured what...
I don't think that's the best.
I think it really captured what the first Halo was supposed to be. You know, I think it was really trying to finish off that. But, I mean, in ODST, you have a good portion of the Firefly cast coming back into it as voice actors. You have...
so you're partial to it.
Right, so
I'm
if you haven't seen Firefly
partial,
like me,
a little partial.
you're less effective.
Well, he's in everything.
But I think it had some cool drama elements to it. You had a new character who again doesn't talk, just like the Master Chief. But I mean, you have a knight.
I would say though, as far if you want to go best though, I think you have to do Halo 1, and it's just like any other trilogy movie series.
The first one.
It's always the first one.
Although people say that Empire Strikes Back was the best Star Wars.
If you were to look at it from, I won't go there.
From what?
I don't want to get
argument for The Dark Knight Rises.
I don't want to get angry Star Wars fans.
Okay. I think
Halo.
Halo. Well, see, I liked Halo 2 more than 1 because that was like more kick-ass rock and roll Halo game.
Yeah, and there was some of that. I think they did have some guitar solo stuff. In the Halo 4. So
Oh, did they really?
I was excited about that. Some sampling.
Where there was none of it in Halo 3.
Right.
There was none of that.
Well, early in the spring we shot our prelude teaser.
Yep.
I'm giving it that title.
Prelude.
Yeah, prelude is French culture. So at the end of May we shot it, and it went really well. We've spent all summer with post-production, but like you said, people have been moving and coming out of the project. Where our progress has gone since then is with post. I mean, the teaser is really close to being able to be delivered, and you've been doing a lot of stuff on armor.
Yeah, we're still continuing. Doing that.
But the brush on the flex foam we got with the last ViBlog we did, we used that to make the rest of most of the trooper suits we're gonna need.
Most of them.
And you'll be able to see how well the first one turned out soon enough. It turned out great, I thought. And I'm really impressed.
No, the main idea behind the teaser was to test out the costume.
Yep, and our visual.
We definitely learned a lot. A lot of it failed.
Well, because I remember
secure it to the body.
20 minutes before we started shooting, the day of, I'm screwing together with a power drill the shoulder strap into the chest piece.
Yeah. That was because you guys were working 5 in the morning before trying to finish it.
Yeah, we started. What time did we start shooting? David?
I believe we started shooting right around 9 or so.
Yeah, 9, and it was 7.
You guys had like no sleep.
It was 7 a.m. that I left Jake's.
Yeah.
I met Trav around 7:30 at my house, and then we went to the location. So, man, that was a great day. great day. Lee, with you, well, when we started the project, I mean, you put together a trooper helmet before Reach even came out, or a Pepakura model of it.
Yeah.
So from the get-go, you've been really instrumental in designing these armor pieces that we have, and so you're kind of taking more of an armor role. with Jake being busier with what he's doing, which I really like. And you've done a lot of ODST undersuit stuff lately, right?
Yep.
Okay. And using Eva for that? Eva film?
Yep.
Okay.
Getting a little better at that.
I'll try and link photos of Hugh Holder's Mass Effect 3 cosplay costume, which he did using Eva foam, which looks great, I think. I don't know if you saw that.
It's been pretty popular, obviously. Get people like Tim Wynn too doing Iron Man. And a lot of it, depending how you do it, obviously the Mass Effect looks good because a lot of it has that same type of texture.
Yeah.
Depending on the
curved
type of
contours.
Eva foam you get. We're mainly using it for undersuit stuff to add detail and to give it volume. Otherwise,
in other words, to make our troopers look bulkier.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's you can't get quite as good a detail as other methods. We also got a new animation guy for the teaser, and so we're trying to find some good people to add on to the project. To help out.
Which Ben is all about.
Growing the film community within Minneapolis or Minnesota as a whole.
Which is an uphill battle.
Last week, we were 80 on Monday and
it
flurries on
is.
Sunday.
One thing that's really, because some cities have really consistent weather patterns, and ours is just all over the place. So it's hard to plan film shoots based on that.
It's harder, but I mean, you also, if you're going to be filming in Minnesota, you can plan for there to be snow these so many months, so you can use that snow for.
I think most people use fake snow because it's easier and more manageable.
Well, I think it's better for actors for them to get into the character. No, I want to see the same one.
All right, well,
we'll do it next week.
Thank you, Lee and Ben, for sitting down with me and sharing a brew.
I'd be glad to come back.
Blue Moon Harvest Pumpkin Ale available in fine liquor stores everywhere.
We have to censor that. They're not a sponsor.
Yet.
It's free advertising.
Who's gonna care?